My role as a horsebreaker would just be to commence the general education process. Most horses come to me directly from the yearling sales. So yeah, I'll just prepare them as best as I can for the trainers that have purchased them and just get them ready for the track. We've currently got graduates from the Premier, and we've just had some arrive from Easter yearlings, Inglis, and they'll usually bed down for a day or two after the hammer drops. Then they'll be transported to me if I'm the choice of breaker. Once they arrive to me, they're usually quite flat. You know, they are young horses, and been at the sales, going through a yearling preparation, then going to the sales, and then doing all of the inspections, being paraded so many times. They are quite mentally and physically tired, so I allow them to come here, bed down for a couple of days, let them re-energise, and then I'll commence the education process. I've developed my own process over about 20 years now, and that's greatly to do with travelling overseas. I've lived in Japan, I've lived in Ireland, I've learned a lot of things from a lot of different people, and just developed my own technique. The beginning of the process would be the application of the rollers and the side reins, just to get the horse to generally accept a bit in their mouth, a little bit of pressure on that bit. I'll gently increase the firmness around the girth, the pressure on their mouth. I'll increase the speed. I'll work on that horse's head carriage. Once I'm happy the horse has accepted all the pressure around its girth, a little bit of pressure on its mouth, its shapes coming together and it's starting to round up, I'll gently start increasing the pressure. Then they'll progress from rollers to long reins. Once I've applied the long reins, I'll lunge them with the long reins. They'll get used to the reins wrapping around their back legs, and it desensitises them and pushes them along. And once they accept that, I'll then start to steer them with the long reins, and I start to teach them to go left and right, forward and back. So I'm in full control of that animal without actually being on its back. Once the mouthing process has been completed, I'll then apply a saddle. I'll maintain the use of the long reins and continue maintaining full control of the animal with a saddle on them. Once I'm happy with the horse's nerve levels, it's accepted the long reins and the saddle, and I've got all the basics, I'll then apply myself, the rider, and I'll hop on and go from there. They'll do circle work, figure eight work, they'll work in company with other horses, just building on their general confidence. Once they're going really good in the arena, they'll enter the final stages of the education process, which will be going to the Cranbourne Training Centre. They'll go there for a solid 10 days to a week, and then they're ready for just a well-earned break. We definitely don't rush them. We definitely don't beat them into shape. We educate them into shape. It takes as long as it takes. And with the process, it's gradual, and it's just general horsemanship. We just increase the pressure, and they're young horses, they can only process so much, so you don't ask them a question and try and beat the answer out of them. You give them the opportunity to form an answer for you. The thing I love the most of breaking in is watching them progress to the racetrack. I'm breaking in for a lot of big stables now. My biggest client would be Mick Price, who's a great friend of mine, and I get to watch a lot of the horses progress to the racetrack and compete in big races. and win big races. That is very exciting, and it puts a very big smile on my face, and I just get a hell of a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's fantastic. As long as they keep selling horses at the yearling sales, I think I'll keep breaking them in because I just love it.